What's up, guys? Slipper again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. Old subscribers might notice this bad boy. This is the Fender. It's like a I don't know, what would you call it? 1/7 scale. I did this a long time ago where I actually put originally a 1-cylinder toy in here, and then a 2-cylinder toy, and you can see it's ripped out, and it has a Revo gearbox, 2-speed gearbox in there. Now I was thinking, okay, I got the Sison V8, which is amazing. I've got to get it off this chopping board. I've got to put that back in the kitchen cupboard. Oh no, just jokes. But I've been looking at this because recently you showed this gearbox, which is perfectly suited for the V8. And I was looking at this measurement here. I'm thinking, okay, what can I put this in? I want it to be something scale looking. And I thought maybe I'll put in a crawler. And I thought I want to shoehorn it in here. It's a difficult task, but I am up for challenges. That's what I originally started doing on my channel, and I love to do some more of it. So I've been looking at this, and the distance is roughly from the front of the engine to the bottom of that transfer case, 250 mil, which is around about there, which the current one ends as well, or where the current front and rear drive shaft want to meet up to the bottom of the transfer case. So I'm thinking that might be doable. And the biggest limiting factor with these conversions is the space in between the shock towers. So as you can see, it's roughly, I know I'm doing millimeters, Australian here, but 100 millimeters. And the thing you have to worry about is the headers is around about 140 to 150 mil. So it's not going to fit in there. But then I was looking at, why do I even need these? Why can't I just compress the shocks a bit and just directly attach them to here with some spacers? So that'll make this room much bigger, much more room for activities. You can look at my previous work or some of this hacksawing and cutting up with random stuff, but it made it work. Like I look at Johnny Q90, he's amazing. Got machines, lathes, milling, all that kind of cool stuff. I'm like more of a backyard shed type of guy, or backyard garage guy, make stuff work. So I'll kind of get rid of all this plating and see what I need to do. Now waiting, there's a motor mount for this I'm going to get from Sterling Kit. I'm waiting on that, and that's perfectly set up for that engine. So I'll put a new plate down here, and I can make it sit on there nice and flat, and then I can kind of work my magic around and see what I can actually do. Now, the radiators, obviously, you need to cool these guys. I won't do the 2-system setup. This was just for getting it running and all that kind of cool stuff, making sure it works. I'll put them in the back. I could put one large one in the back with a big fan. That's the benefit of having this style of body. It kind of all be enclosed. So that's where I'm going. That's what I'm thinking. What do you guys reckon? I love the V8 sound, and I do love them in crawlers. I think it's cool. But first step is I want to get this all sorted, and then I can kind of place it in there. But what are your thoughts? Any other suggestions? I just thought it's cool, it looks scale, and yeah, I think it'll look mad when you open the bonnet like it was with the 2-cylinder, and you'll see a big V8 up in here, because it does fit like that. See, cut a hole in the bonnet, have something hanging out, have your little holly carb out there or something like that. There we go. What do you reckon? Leave your comments down below. Quick video, I wanted to share my thoughts and what do you think about it, because like I said, it fits in there fantastic. Look at that. And that roughly is where the body goes, and that's roughly where the front of the motor will go. The distributor will be around about there. So yeah, don't leave it too long, but that is a new project. I know a lot of people originally started my channel or followed me because of all these cool builds, and I want to get back into it. There's just been a lack of, I guess, cool new products coming out, and this gearbox changes everything, because it also does have, like I mentioned in the video I've done for this gearbox, the brake at the back, which is fantastic, and it's all metal, looks good. Servos are included for shifting and changing. So once that's all set up and actually put in a car where I can test it all, it'll be much easier. So that was the plan. There's been not many videos just because I've been waiting for a starter motor. That's all in there. But yeah. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts. Love to hear them. Catch you in the next video.